Hello, this is Jason Johnson, Kilo 3 Juliet, Sierra Juliet, with another video from VarAC Wednesday. Each week on Wednesday, we have a net where operators can send us an email message to our Gmail box, and we tabulate the results. Operators use the VarAC program to send their email through an email gateway using HF or 2 meters. Every week, we tabulate the number of operators who check in. We also have a map that we plot where the operators are located, as well as the email gateway stations, and you can browse that and see who's checked into the net. We currently look up the call sign of each participant in QRZ to determine their GPS location. Many operators use QRZ and have recent updates for where their location is at with their GPS coordinate. We do recognize there are cases where operators will be portable. They may be operating from different locations week to week, which makes it difficult to update QRZ each week. And in many cases, you may not want to do that. So to address the problem of old data being in QRZ, as well as providing some flexibility to operators to change their location each week, we've decided to add support for including your GPS coordinate into your check-in message. So the question is, how do I add my GPS location in my weekly check-in? So we went ahead and I've developed a walkthrough document that has all the steps to do that. But I'm also going to demonstrate how to add your location to VarAC. So on our website, if you want to find the training document, you can go into the training section, and there's a article called VarAC GPS Setup for a Static Location. If you click this link, it'll bring up another tab on your web browser. And we have I have a write-up in here that goes through the steps. Just to summarize the process for you, we're going to use the manual GPS feature in VarAC. You must enter your GPS coordinates in degree decimal minutes format, and the convention of that is shown here on the screen. It's the degrees in the minutes in decimal format. To include your GPS location, we're going to update the CAN message that you use for your weekly check-in to add this string. It's a carriage return line feed, the tag GPS loc, another carriage return line feed character. Optionally, if you want to not edit the message directly in VarAC, you can use our check-in CAN message check-in tool on our website. So the document, which I'll let you read on your own, goes through a scenario where I'm going to be holding a special event at K3RVT. So this is the National Capital Radio and Television Museum located here in Bowie, and it's a great place to visit if you're interested in historic radios, as well as learning the history of radios. It's not too far from the Washington, D.C., Annapolis area, and I would encourage you to visit their website to learn more about the museum and see all the different types of exhibits they have. So say I'm operating at K3R TV and I want to use VarAC and echo my GPS coordinates out. So QRZ includes information about your location if you go into the Details tab, and it's located here under the latitude and longitude. This is in degree decimal format, which is different from what VarAC expects and uses. So in order to input that information into VarAC, we have to do a conversion of the GPS coordinates. And thankfully, there's a website, latitudeandlongitude.net, and what you can do is simply copy and paste the latitude and longitude into the dialog box. This particular one is in a decimal degree format, and it'll convert it into the format degrees and decimal minutes, which matches what VarAC expects. So I've already gone through that process to convert it into the format that is needed. Now that I have the GPS coordinates in the format that I want, I'm going to now go through the process of updating VarAC to include the GPS loc tag, and I'm also going to set up the value that gets populated into that tag. So I have VarAC up in front of you, And I also have a tab over here with the GPS coordinates that's been converted. So I'm going to go ahead and start by just copying that into my clipboard. Next, I'll go into my settings menu, rig control and VarAC configurations. And I'm going to select the GPS tab. VarAC supports reading your GPS dynamically using a GPS device connected to your computer via a COM port. I'm not going to demonstrate that in this particular video because I'm going to use the manual GPS reporting. So I'm going to go ahead and click the checkbox manual GPS data, and I'm going to paste in the GPS coordinates. After I've done that, click the save and exit. At this point, we've configured VarAC to use that GPS location whenever it sees the GPS loc tag. Now what we have to do is update the CAN message so that will be included when we send our check-in message. So hopefully you've set up your CAN message because it makes it very easy to check into our weekly net. If you haven't done that, go to our website and you can find a helpful training video as well as the tool that we have to generate the CAN message. I've already generated a CAN message, so I'm going to go ahead and go under Settings, CAN Predefined Messages. And you'll see that CAN message number 2 is my check-in message. So what I have to do is I have to insert a couple characters here, //n for new line, GPS loc, //n, lowercase n, I should make it. So what that will do is anytime I use my CAN message and the tag GPS loc is seen, it's going to replace it with my GPS coordinate. It's important to put the //n in between the mode and this line. And the reason being is I want to have the GPS coordinate on the line underneath my check-in message. This is required because our software that tabulates the results expects a very specific format to extract information for the check-in. So we want to put the GPS location at the line under that. So now that I've entered that information, I'll click Save and Close. Now I'm ready to use the CAN message. All I have to do is click Send Vmail, select the CAN message from the drop-down, and there it is. It's automatically taken the GPS coordinates that I entered, and it's populated the message. Note that I have my check-in line line on line 1, and line 2 is my GPS coordinates. I want to go ahead and include the reply to my personal Gmail account. And I'm going to click Send. And what this will do is it'll put it in my outbox. So that way, whenever I connect to an email gateway station, it's ready to go ahead and send through that station to the inbox to check into the weekly net. So at this point, you're ready to go with your GPS coordinates being sent to us on a weekly basis. We're going to be starting up processing of these GPS locations this next Wednesday. It'll be the first Wednesday in September. So hopefully this video was helpful to walk through the process. If you do have questions about this, you can contact us at our email address. That's on our website. I've also posted the guide on the website. And before I end the video, I'm going to go ahead and show you the check-in generator tool, and that has been updated to work with this new GPS tag. So if you go to the top of the toolbar under Tools, Check-in Generator Template, and you fill out your information, and I'm going to put the carbon copy to my email address. We encourage everyone to do that. Put your own personal email there, so that way you have a copy of the message when you check in. So I filled everything out, and I click the Generate button. And if you scroll down here, you'll notice that the check-in tool has been updated to include this GPS loc tag. So all you have to do is just go copy template in your clipboard, and then you go ahead and paste that into VarAC to have the message. So you can either manually do it through the VarAC program by adding the tag, or you can use our website to generate your check-in message. We do encourage everyone to use the check-in tool because that makes sure that it conforms to the standard we use to tabulate results. So thanks for watching the video. Hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. And this has been Jason, K3JSJ, and thank you for participating in our weekly net, and we look forward to seeing you in future weeks. 73.